Hello guys, it's Stephen and Phil here, back on FOOTY.COM, and of course we're reviewing a new kit today, and this time in the spotlight is PSG and their brand new forkit that's literally just dropped as we're about to leave the office. They're renewing their relationship once again with Jordan, and they came up with a new kit today that we're going to review. But don't forget, if you are a fan of a football kit culture, make sure you hit that subscribe button and go check out loads of videos on this channel reviewing loads of wonderful shirts and some not so wonderful ones as well. But today we're looking at this fourth kit for PSG. And it's just been released. Phil, what is your initial impressions on this? It feels very familiar.
It does, and for good reason, of course. I think it reminds me of a few kits, and I think even if you're not a PSG fan, you think, is that not just the home kit? And actually, it's very, very similar to the home kit.
It looks, the construction's the same, the French flag down the middle is the same. We've got a monochrome badge as opposed to a full colour, badge. But
yes, there's the Jordan logo, of course.
Yeah,
and those are the differences, really. Obviously.
What about the construction on the sleeves with the pattern on the side?
The vape in it. I think. I'd have to double check the home kit. I believe that is there, albeit subtly in the home kit. I may be wrong, but the main thing really is that obviously it is very much a subtle, iteration, if that. It obviously builds a little bit on last year's Jordan kit, which we had behind us.
Yeah.
But I think probably
that was nicer.
Yeah, I would certainly argue that was nicer. I think this one feels like a little bit of an afterthought.
Yeah, this is the kind of example where it's like a cash grab. Like, let's just change the colour, put a Jordan logo on it, and we're done, basically, isn't it? It feels very much like that, and I'm very disappointed, actually.
Yeah,
I thought it was a little bit more crazy, a bit different.
Well, I think the thing is, this season now, fourth kits are so common, or anniversary kits, as they're often lumped in. I think the bar's been raised.
And carry on next year, it's the 121st anniversary.
That's it.
That's 101st year.
You joke, I'm sure he did this. Yeah. Or
celebrating 102 years of this great club.
Yeah. Celebrating last year when we won 4-0 away somewhere. But yeah, it's definitely the bar's been raised. I think kits like this actually really do fall flat.
I just realised what we haven't seen yet: testimonial kits.
Testimonial kits. That's
10 years of players. Imagine that, in honour of
fantastic. Well, when Messi retires or Ronaldo retires,
in honour of David Silva when he gets his 10 years, I bet of course there's going to be a Messi Ronaldo kit. That's definitely going to happen. Yeah. But I think we're trying to find something to talk about because this kit's that boring.
Yeah,
basically.
That's the thing. I think given the partnership and what I've been optimistic about with the Jordan partnership is obviously, like it or not, they're clearly trying to really push kind of whole collections, and I quite liked a lot. The kits, weren't amazing, but I quite liked the whole release around it. There was a really nice aesthetic. But even some of the training gear just looks a bit like a rehash of France's stuff, basically from a couple of years ago. There's not a lot of creativity. In general from the collection.
It's still fundamentally, it's not a horrible kit.
It's not a horrible kit.
One of those things where you have to separate. I guess like a disappointment from expectation, all that kind of stuff, and it's still as a piece of material on its own with colours and patterns, it's aesthetically pleasing. I would say.
And I think the idea is good of incorporating a very patriotic design. Even if it's not supposed to be, it's obviously the French flag, but regardless, those colours are obviously quite a good combination. I think the idea was probably actually quite good. It's just unfortunately the execution feels very, very half-baked.
And given the money in the game, and given how much fans are expected to fleece out for the kits, they're not expected to, but if they want to be, so the temptation's there for some people. You'd hope it would be different. You hope it would warrant existing away from the home kit, and it does feel like basically change a colour around, change a brand, and you've got the home kit basically, which is a bit of a disappointment in my humble opinion. Because
I was going to say I much preferred. I think it was the start of this year. There was a sort of the collection around the away kit. The away kit was okay. It was pretty good. But I really liked some of the kind of, I think they had like a basketball top or something that I saw Mbappe wearing. It had these kind of nice gradients. It was a bit crazy, but at least...
one, yeah?
Yeah, and it stuff like that, it feels a lot more, as part of a collection of home, away, third and fourth, there was room for something like that. This doesn't really match it.
So, it's, in terms of proving it, we just want more creativity, I guess, a more unique identity that isn't just a home shirt in different colours.
I think so, yeah. I think even just really, just it really bothers me that the sponsor, they've not even tried to do anything with that, and that was already
the neck as well. It's exactly the
neck,
same.
Yeah,
is it the same as last year as well?
It is, yeah.
Same as last year.
And a few Nike teams have kept it on, but it wasn't good last year, so it's not good this year.
But the fourth kit was the same as last year with the neck, and surely they changed that for the. Anyway, you gotta give it a score.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not great. I mean, I think you were very right to point out that it's not a bad kit. I don't think it is actually bad, but despite what this had all the potential. The Jordan partnership has been quite good up to this point. I'd say this was definitely the worst so far. It's really hard to put it above. I mean, I'd maybe give it in the low 70s.
Yeah,
I feel that's generous.
That's fair.
But I do think I'd probably give it like a 72 maybe. It's not a bad kit by any means.
You do lose points for lack of originality, don't you? That's of course you do.
Yeah.
Like, it's the reason why all those rehashes of that classic Germany kit aren't as good, because you've seen it a billion times before.
And I think if this kit, because of the home kit being so similar, that's probably
that's a proper faux pas, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's literally the same theme for the same year. It's come on, lads, you could have tried a bit harder.
Yeah.
So what are you going to give it? Sorry, 70?
72, yeah, put it down there.
That seems fair. Guys, let us know if you disagree. I mean, you might think it's a really nice kit, that's fair enough. We're obviously disappointed given the fact that it's so similar to the home kit. And you can go check out the reviews immediately after I finish talking. There'll be a bunch of videos on the screen, including, I think I'll put the probably the actual away kit, and maybe the third kit, because that was creative at least. Even if it wasn't, I don't think I love that third kit for PSG, but at least it felt different, Anyway, guys, that is our score. Don't forget you can go and check out loads more videos on this channel in general. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel as well. So see you soon.